Life is a winding road.
Hello, welcome to class. My name is Veronica, and if this is the first time you're watching the restorative movement sessions, please go and watch introduction of the restorative movement. This is on their traumatherapysolutions.com. Get to know please what is the material, the safety advices, and maybe some other guidelines that it's important for you to know. Let's start today with a gentle, soft class, and for that you're going to need 2 or 3 towels. Depends on the size of the towels. If you have very firm cushions, long and firm cushions, you might need 2, but usually we are gonna have instead better towels. So you can grab 2 if they are pretty big, or 3. I'm using also blankets, so they gotta be firm. We don't want to feel too much softness, we want support. We're gonna use 1 block. If you don't have a block, it's okay. We are going to maybe just skip it, it's not necessary. But if you have a very thick book, that's also going to work for today's class. Just 1, don't worry too much about that. And a chair. Today it's chair, a lot of chair movements and chair support. So yes, it has to be a chair with no arm resters, better, because we're going to be moving to the sides. So let's start. Just pick a comfortable position where you can do this breathing exercises. You can stand up. If you feel that you want to do this exercise, you can stand up. You can sit on the chair. Today I am feeling that I want to kneel. And usually I just put my block. If you have a block, I put it this way. And then both sitting bones, I have them. And then my ankles, I have them seated, on the block. My ankles at the sides, by the sides of the block. And then I am not bringing pressure, I'm not drawing pressure to the knees. My knees are not compacted or squeezed. They are very comfortable. My insteps and ankles the same. So this is a very, very good position for meditation, for people that need to move their legs and to rest their legs and release lower back pain. This is such a good place to sit and to feel very relaxed. I really recommend you to have blocks at your house. If not, again, just go to the chair, and if you want to stand up, it's all right. Meet your breath wherever it is. Welcome your breath however you found it. Greet the sound of your breath as a celebration of welcoming, acknowledge. However it is that you find your breath is fine. So just open the door to that. It's the resource that we use all the time in these sessions. And it's that anchor that is going to keep us focused as well. At the beginning, meditation is something very hard to achieve. So we need something to bring our mind again, our attention again to this place, this moment. Deeply breathe in, softly breathe out. Relax your face muscles, your forehead, your shoulders, the neck. If you find again that your attention leaves the breath behind, and wanders towards any concern of the future or any worry of the past, with lots of kindness and love and gentleness and respect. Grab your attention by the hand and softly, however you feel, take it back again to the breath. And don't worry if you have to be doing that constantly, bringing gently the attention here to the breath. It's exactly what we are coming here to do. So do not be too harsh on yourself that you're doing that a lot. It's fine. Maybe just observe that that happens maybe more often today, maybe less often. Another day, yesterday, tomorrow. Just observe that. Take a little note and let it go. Deeply breathe in, softly breathe out. Feel the belly moving back and forth. You have the movement of your breath, you have the sound of your breath. Hear to that sound, and you have also the temperature of the air, cool as you breathe in and warmer as you breathe out. For this next exercise, we're going to move the pace of the breath, and let's just see what happened with our attention again. So this is called the locked hand rising pose, or locked hand rising breath. So we're going to lock our hands like this. We call this like the lock. And we're going to take our hands up as we inhale. And then as we exhale, we're going to open as we inhale back to the lock. And as we exhale, back down. That's the exercise. Let's just move again. Move it with me. Inhale up. Exhale. Now, the same hand is going to come to the front and then down. So we're going to practice 5 times with the right hand over the left one. So it's going to look like this, okay? So I'm going to mirror you, stay like that, right hand over your left one. And we're going to be moving, but in the middle of the exercise, I'm going to ask you to change to this pace. So in the middle of the exercise, you're going to inhale up, and then you're going to inhale more. Then you're going to exhale, lock again, and then exhale all the way out, okay? So we're going to start with 3 in the first phase and another 3 in the second stage when we're going to increase the capacity. Okay, so lock your hands, please. If you want to have your hands wide open, it's fine. If you want to use fists, it's okay. Maybe another gesture just for fun, like this chin mudra. However it feels best, however you feel that it aligns to your beliefs, to your state of emotion and mind state, etc. Let's start. So 1, inhale 2, inhale 3, inhale 4, exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 3, 4, exhale 4, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 4, exhale 4, 1. Inhale 1, 2. Exhale 4, 3. Inhale 1. Exhale 4. And deeper. Inhale 1. Inhale more. Exhale 4. Exhale more. Inhale 1. Inhale more. Exhale. Exhale fully. Inhale 1, last one. Inhale more. Exhale. And exhale fully. Very good. Let's stop there. Take a moment to read the insights that your body is bringing you. What difference did you find? How your emotions, your inner movements changed? What was beneficial? And what is important for you to take a note? You're going to do that at your own pace. We're going to do 3 times with the intervals, and we're going to do 3 times with the deepening in the breath. You know how it goes. Okay, so let's do it at your own pace, and you're going to count. If you need to count louder, use your voice. Maybe it's better for you, and then you can follow. But if you need to count with your inner voice, is fine. This time we're going to change the lock of the hands. So put the left over the right one, and we're going to keep it like that the whole exercise. Left over right one. So that's something that you have to pay attention as well. Let's do it together, and hopefully we can synchronize. And let's start. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Those are intervals. Do it on your own. Keep counting. And let's switch to the second stage. Inhale. Inhale more. Exhale slowly. Exhale deeper. Do it on your own. 2 more. Very well. Again, take a moment there to read the insights of what your body is bringing. Read those messages, what was beneficial, what was a challenge. What could help us more if we do it more constant. what are the things that we need to highlight, and again, other benefits. Very good. Okay, so let's go to the chair. So bring your chair, stand up please, and bring it on the mat. We want to have the 4 legs of the chair in the mat, and around 1 or 2 feet from the chair to your feet you're going to stand. You're just going to place your hands on the seat of the chair. Feel that the coccyx is just starting to rotate up, and this is going to stretch our legs. Be gentle with this rotation. Start moving the toes, awakening completely the legs. When you move the toes, so the whole legs, it's going to start to engage and to awake to the motion, like moving the blood flow from one place to the other, sharpening the nerves around the legs. So move your feet as you need and keep lifting the coccyx. This is the tail of your spine all the way up. You can imagine that you're a cat and you want to lift that tailbone. If you need to micro bend the knees, is fine, because maybe that feels like a lot of a stretch already on your legs. So don't overdo it, please. Very good. And we're going to start bending the knees a bit deeper and straightening the leg. Inhale as you straight, exhale, squeezing navel in. Inhale as you straight, exhale as you bend. We're going to start creating some warmth, some heat. So the more your hip comes down, the more you're going to start lightening that heat on the legs. And we want that. We want the body to be warmed. So we prevent injuries and we can explore deep and into different postures. So take your own pace here. Maybe you don't want to go that lower. Maybe you want to hold a little bit the chair and explore. Some people have a squat that is very interesting from culture, from genetics. They can go very down, especially Asian people they go this just on their normal daily basis. But for Occidental, for Americans and Europeans, that's like the super, super hard thing to do. So start going this much, but it's really beneficial, really important for our body to do this. Like the kids, they can play like this hours, and it helps us stand back up. Going all the way down helps us to stand back up. And some of the Asian people have such a good anatomy and joint muscular health, because they can go to this position, which is very good also for the gut, for the digestion, and they can stand with the legs and very little with the back. So feel the legs warming up your body. Remember, we're not here to get pleasure, to get comfort, to get someone that is like petting our life and like a lot of consideration. We are here to challenge the body, to put ourselves in discomfort. Don't pull the chair much. To challenge ourselves. Very gentle. So go as slow as you can, no problem. You can be doing this and down, and you're just going to start strengthening and warming up very well. Okay, so stop your motion, pedal out some strain that we create, and we're gonna straight the right leg down, and if you can reach that back, straight it backwards and reach up, not much, we're pretty cold still, and then with the exhalation we're going to take the knee as close as possible to the chest, and again inhale, breathing, feeling that we're creating space in the torso, bringing air in, and then exhale, we want to squeeze the body, squeeze the navel, and again inhale. I forgot to tell you that this is going to be a spring class. If you're doing the class as it's coming, we are in this spring season, so what we want to do right now is to shake ourselves from hibernation to detoxify all what we gain from hibernation. So spring practices are about to detoxify. So we're going to be twisting today. One last time, reach backwards and up and squeeze, feeling you're squeezing those toxins away of your body. 2 feet down, again we're going to go low, gaining heat, and coccy's up and going low. Grab a little bit the chair. This feels so good on the lower back, very nice stretch. And one last time, go low and lower and lower, keep exploring, and come up. Switch, left leg backwards, up and back, and exhale for 4, for 5. Well, let's do 4 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, really reach. 3, squeeze. 2 more, at your own pace. And again. And squeeze. Stay there, squeezing for 2. Inhale for 1. And exhale. Very good. Now again, let's pedal some strains that we've created, and step forward with your legs, and then grab the back of the chair and your hands over your hips. Please allow the blood flow to catch up. Avoid your body to feel too dizzy. Okay, turn around please, and we're going to sit down. So we're going to have the right leg straight as much as we can. We can have a little bend on the knee. You don't see it here, but you can have a little bend, or you can just straight all the way. Sit at the very edge of the chair, please. And we're gonna go with your elbows on the thighs. This is the same goal that we did when I was on the squat, all the way down, that I told you that feels the stretch on the lower back, that creates that relief and space. We want to achieve that from here, so keep going a bit lower, and now if it's possible, put your hands on the floor. Now check please if you are able to start moving your hands towards the right side here. Come back. If you're not feeling that stable, steady, grab your block, and this is where we're going to move the block all the way to the left side. So again, right leg is straightened, and we want to rotate our hands shoulders towards the left side by the outer edges of the left leg. Stay there. You can use your block as so, or you can use the floor. So that's why we're knitting the block today. Stay there, and now feel the stretch going all along the side of the right side of your torso. Feel the squeeze into the left side of your torso. Gently come back to the center. Place both elbows, on your thighs and both feet down on the ground again. Both elbows on your side, on the thighs, lengthening the neck. Allow the blood flow to catch up, and we're going to just switch sides. So left leg is straightening, and just give your body some time to go lower and lower. Check if it's okay for you to put your hands on the floor, or if you need the block. You can use the block on the highest side, or the second side would be this one. This is the lowest. The medium height would be that one. Now start walking the hands towards the right side of your mat. You want to follow the right edge of your mat and backwards, so to the side and backwards. Your legs are very steady, they don't move. They really want to ground into the floor. Remember, you can always grab the block and keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. Maybe 4 times as you breathe in, maybe 4 times as you breathe out, if that suits you well. One last inhalation, feeling the stretch on the left side. And as you exhale, feeling how you squeeze the right side of your waist. Gently walk your hands forward again. Put both elbows on your thighs and press both feet down. Maybe you want to have your palms together, maybe just the tips of your finger. Those gestures helps us to remind our body that everything is working, that we are paying fully attention in each part of our body. So that's why we do gestures with the hands. Also, we always do gestures to communicate. So gestures have some meanings, or all of them have meanings if we would go into that part. So just take a look to your hands and see what your hands are doing, and if they would bring a message, what would be the message that you could read from your hands? Could be concentration, could be steadiness, I don't know. You read that message from the gesture of your hands. Slowly start rising up, and we're going to stand up again. Very good. So we're going to stand in front of the chair, around 1 foot distance from the chair, and we're going to start with the right leg. Press it, or just put your right foot over the seat of the chair. We're going to have the right hand on the sacrum, and we're going to start doing a little twist here. So right hand sacrum, left hand on the knee, on the outer edge of the knee. And you're going to start twisting here super softly, nothing too deep. We're not gaining that much of heat. We're not that warmed up. And if it's accessible for you to reach your hand, it can be down to the floor. And you can explore how high you can draw your arm. So remember, the higher, the more intense. So you can always go back, change your mind and be, no, that's too much, and just lift it, but keep reaching backwards. So you're taking all the right side of your chest into the rotation. Come back to your sacrum. Let's just sort of unravel gently the pose. The chest points forward, and let's just switch to the other side. Left foot up, left hand over the sacrum. That's below the lower back. Right hand grabs the knee, the outer edges of the knee. And before moving the back hand, just start rotating slowly from the navel, pressing very well with the support leg, press down. And from that good grounded root of your tree, twist a bit from the navel as you exhale. Keep relaxing the body. Long deep breath in. Keep pressing the left foot on the chair. And now let's work our twist up. And here's where you're going to start reaching with the left hand back. At the beginning, reach back and down. Feel how maybe the neck is ready to also twist, gazing a bit to the back, but that's the very last thing we want to focus on. Keep reaching with the arm, back, and maybe you can start lifting that arm up at the level of your shoulder. And that limb is bringing the left side of your chest into the twist, and hopefully, maybe some of you have your neck already gazing or turned backwards. Finally, for the ones that are challenging the most, place your gaze over the back hand, the left thumb. Keep breathing in, breathing out. Blink and open your eyes widely. Now lower your arm, bring that hand to the sacrum, unravel softly the torso, allow the chest to come back into the front part of the chair, and exhale. We're going to have our hands on the seat of the chair. Kneel, please. And you can either stay kneeled. If having your knees on the floor is too hurtful for you, then just sit on the chair. And then we're just going to rest a little bit. Put your toes, tuck your toes in, please. And just allow your body to restore, to catch the breath, to catch the blood flow. That was very interesting, that twist. It could go pretty deep, but it goes very progressive. So you can start very, very gentle and slow, and you can stay there, or you can really explore the depths of that rotation. Okay, so have your elbows on the seat of the chair. And again, we're going to do another twist. So stand up. Let's start again, placing both feet away from the chair, like 1 foot away from the chair, and let's press one right foot over the chair. Right foot over, and left hand on the seat of the chair. In here, some of you want to hop a little bit back, the supported feet. Maybe some of you want to slide your right foot to the very edge of the chair. Left hand on the chair, and again, let's start twisting. So support yourself with the right hand on that knee, and you can just stay there, but we want to do again that tailbone going out, like that cow pose that we do a lot, going out and up as you rotate your chest towards that knee, your chest rotating towards the right side. Very good. And we're taking some massage, some stimulations into the digestive organs. The better they work, the healthier we'll be. We want the digestive system to work and dissolve the toxins, to have this very good metabolism where we can simplify all those complex nutrients that we eat. So let's just help that body, that gut to work better. Very nice. In here, for those that are challenging, you can start again lifting the right leg down, and the more you go up, the more intense. And just imagine that that limb is helping the right side of your chest to rotate. You can grab as you want. I was just using my wrist, but you can grab very well with your hands. And careful with the neck. Sometimes you start feeling that gets too tense, so you don't have to twist it if you don't want to. So just put the neck wherever it feels good for you, and let's come back. Softly, very softly. From the twist, we want to unravel the postures very gentle. Hands on your hips and feet down. Let's switch to the other side. We know our way. Maybe slide a bit the left foot towards the side of the chair. Excuse me. I start feeling how it moves the gut. Little burp there, I'm sorry about that. Right hand on the back of the chair as you press with the left hand your sacrum again. That's going to give you that kind of support that you need in order to start twisting. Remember, from the navel as you draw the coccyx upwards more and more. And draw it upwards. Gently keep twisting. Maybe you want to close your eyes and feel how as you relax with your exhalation, pressing navel in, really press the left foot down so you can keep twisting. Stop wherever it feels enough. Relax the neck. And for some of you that are ready for an extra little challenge, you can lift that left arm up. You can leave it low. You can rise it up high, maybe to the ceiling. But that arm has the job to reach, so you can take that side of your chest into a deepened twist. Don't do that if that feels too much. Do not overwork your body. Keep breathing. Long deep breath in. Long deep breath out. Remember to be gentle with the neck. Let's unravel the pose with the next exhalation. It's like your feet are pointing to one direction, but then your heart, your shoulders, and your gaze is pointing to the other direction completely. So it's like, wow, it really gives you a nice squeeze, and it feels like toxins and substances flow all the way into the body. Let's relax ourselves again. Kneel, please remember you can place a block and sit over the block. Have your elbows on the chair so you have extra support. One of my favorite practices are with the chair. I hope you start loving the chair as much as I do. Bring your attention to the center and create a gesture in your hands. Take a look to that expression. Your attention fully in your body. Full body experience. Everything is working. Every part of your body has a role. We're not leaving anything aside. Very good. So we're gonna go and turn a little bit the volume up, and we're going to increase a little bit the twist. Remember, each pose has the softened version, so let's see if we can find that softened version of our peak pose, we're gonna call it. So we're gonna separate our feet. Just pay attention if your feet slide. We're gonna separate the feet a good distance. I don't want to tell you how separated, how wide. Very good. Just attention that you're not sliding. Okay, so we're gonna place the left elbow on the seat of the chair. I think you know where I'm going, right? Okay, here what happens is that the right buttock, the right glute, wants to lift because the hip doesn't want, or it's hard for the hip to stay in place. So what you want to do is that right glute, press it down back again to place. It's gonna come up and you press it down. So that's our intention, but do not obsess with the shape. If it rises up, it's okay. Just press it down, but don't be obsessed with the shape. Hopefully you're not in front of a mirror. Okay, press left elbow down and we're gonna twist. So first, hand on the sacrum, and that's gonna help us create like a counterweight, an anchor. And you can stay there. That's it. If that feels too much, maybe you can put a block along this way so you can support your forearm. That's give you height. And let's just twist again, same principle. From the navel, exhale, relax the navel, start from there and build the twist all the way up. So wherever you're feeling that you start twisting the ribs, the chest, the clavicle, some of you want to have a little challenge by grabbing the back of the chair with the right hand. This is intense, so if you don't want to do it, it's okay. You can always have your hand on the sacrum. This is the starting point, pretty safe. And from there, we're going to twist enough. I feel like today I want to have that challenge and keep twisting. So our gaze wants to go under the right armpit and up. Under the right armpit and up. Some of you want to walk the hands actually backwards. This is feeling intense, but that intensity that feels good, that detoxify us, that gives us benefits. Inhale and exhale. Press the elbow down as you lift. Careful with the neck. You can always gaze down and start unraveling the twist very gently until you press both elbows down. And we're gonna switch right away to the other side, okay? So, same thing, we're gonna start acknowledging that the left glute is lifting up and we want to press it down. The left upper part of that glute, let's say maybe the left side of your sacrum is lifting. So we want to have our hips in place because we want to twist not much from the hip but from the navel. As we exhale, we relax the navel. And we're going to start building again the twist from the navel up. And keep rotating the ribs. Keep rotating the chest wherever it feels like you're reaching the clavicle and starts rotating it. Maybe you want to reach with your left hand the back of the chair, and maybe for the last challenge you want to walk your hand backwards along the chair so your gaze is under the armpit and up to the sky as you keep pressing the left hip down. I know, lots to think about, I know. That's the magic of these practices. We're only here. We're only doing this. Not concerning about those plants that are not in this room. We're not worried about those memories that are not in this room. We have to be with the navel, with the rib, with the clavicle. Careful with the arm, pressing the glute down. And very softly with the neck, start unraveling the pose. I seriously enjoy rotations. It's such a different and weird thing to do with the body. I really love it. Kneel gently, knees on the floor, or maybe sit down, but be careful standing up. Don't stand up too fast, because the blood flow doesn't catch up that fast, so give it time. So the spine is going to be super healthy, the lower back is going to be super healthy with this nice rotations. Remember to do this to the degree that feels best for you. And just think about all those moments where you have to rotate. For example, when you are driving and you gotta go backwards in the reverse, you gotta rotate your body this way. So imagine having that lubrication in the lower back, that mobility. Okay, so let's finish our practice, bringing the blankets in the mat. Bring the blankets in the mat, and we're going to place it this way. They gotta be long blankets, very firm. So we want to have the legs to one side. I'm going to call it the lower leg and the upper leg. So you gotta be watching the screen first. I don't know which leg you have underneath. So I'm just going to call it the lower, the upper leg. So you want the upper leg to be just in a comfortable position, a little bit farther from your blankets. And first we want to have both hands on either side of your blanket. Allow the body to enter in the pose. Usually our mind is running faster all around, and the body is not. The body has a different pace, and it's most of the times not moving where the mind is going, okay? So wait for your body to rotate, to relax, to catch the idea. Okay, let's go. Elbows down and chest comfortably. You have to put your blankets in a way that your chest is comfortable. So some of you are going to have longer blankets, hopefully, where you can place your head on the blanket. Feels amazing. That's why they gotta be firm. So your gaze towards where your knees are, or just where your legs, where your knees are pointing, to that side. So this is such a nice twist, super relaxed. Give a little scan to how your day's been going, and if it's going fine, exciting, and lots of things that you've been realized and learned, enjoying the new weather, spring arising. Draw a smile on your face. And if your day is not going that well, not as you imagined or expected, if some discussions have been around, some bad news have been around, draw a smile on your face. Allow the body to be the one in command. Allow the body to give you a message. Press your arms and let's switch sides. So you can go into the all fours and switch sides. And I'm going to keep facing the camera. You can do it as well. Turn around. Lower leg in front of the upper knee. Sorry, let's allow the body to enter in the twist. Hands on either side of your towels. Do not rush it. No worry. No hurry. With your exhalation, longer and longer, we're going to allow the twists to happen easier. Always with an exhalation, very in conscience, very controlled. The twists are going to happen easier. Remember that. So we want to empty the stomach. That is why. One elbow, of course, to each side of your blankets. You can stay here. You can add another blanket. You can maybe put 2 blocks. If you have 2 blocks, I'm going to show you that one. In case you want to create a higher support. For some of you that it's not as comfortable going that lower, if you have 2 blocks, you can do this. And just place your blankets in the way that your chest feels comfortable, and enjoy the pose. Close your eyes maybe. You can do this by your bed before going to sleep, remember to first start with your arms straightened. Think about that good work that you have done this class. Congratulations, that was a great class, great effort. Well done. Draw a smile on your face, smile with your whole body. Allow your body to be in command, to tell your mind wandering all around your body, not only in the brain, but everywhere. That you can do some messages, create some messages, like that smile on your face, and you can receive that feeling. Send me an email. I am very curious about how this class went for you. For me, rotations are just lovely, are very interesting to having my legs one way and then being able to gaze to the other side completely different. How was this experience for you? And remember, whenever you take a look to the back, give it a smile. See you next time.
Life is a winding road.